All right, this is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East, and cutting another edition here of East Weather Video here on this Tuesday, the 17th day of June. And we have some relief coming from the heat and the humidity. Let me show you what's going on. First of all, this is the 500 millibar chart, valid off of the 6E GFS. This is at 2 o'clock here on this Tuesday afternoon. The thing to note here, big trough here in the eastern part of the country. You see this type of pattern in the summer, and that is normally a good thing because it means we are not having any extreme heat or humidity, and that is going to indeed be the case as we go through time. So again, this is 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon. There we are, 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon, and that trough holding firm, and I'll tell you, it really stays in place right on into next week. So at the surface, here is the result. These were our dew point temperatures, valid at 8 o'clock this morning. These are the actual observed dew points at 8 o'clock this morning. And notice, this might be tough to see on the video, but this line running from eastern Tennessee up into Virginia, that is the 60-degree dew point line. And that drier air, these are 40s for dew point temperatures up over Ohio, and that is pushing down to the southeast, and we are going to get into a much drier, more comfortable air mass with time. In fact, as our Tuesday, our day today unfolds, we'll see that drier air moving in this afternoon, and it'll really take hold out there beginning tonight. So here's the result. Here's the surface chart. 2 o'clock this afternoon. The cold front is really moving just east of the Charlotte and Triad regions. Can't rule out a shower or a thunderstorm with that frontal passage today. But the overall bigger weather story will likely be the change to the cooler, drier air. 2 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. And things are looking good, and I'll tell you, this is going to be a pretty quiet weather pattern we're settling into here. With more comfortable temperatures, we're going to be looking at lows down into the 50s tonight. And I still think for the Triad on Wednesday, tomorrow, we might see some spots struggle to make it to 80 degrees. Some communities, especially up around the Virginia border, might stay in the upper 70s for afternoon highs Wednesday afternoon. 50s again as we go into Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and really we're looking at mid-80s at the highest, it looks like, for high temperatures right on through the weekend. This is 2 o'clock Thursday afternoon. Here is 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. Some showers and storms back in the lower Mississippi Valley into the Tennessee Valley, and that little disturbance scoots just south of North Carolina. So looks like we're going to stay dry. That's the downside of this forecast. We could use a really good soaking rain for sure, but it's just not in the forecast here as we go throughout the next 5 to 7 days. There we are, 2 o'clock Saturday afternoon. Some rain down across Georgia and South Carolina and Florida, and we're just going to pretty much stay dry through the weekend, it appears. That little disturbance then scoots around the base of that trough I showed you back at the beginning of the video and out to sea, and it should mainly miss our area. So it looks like a mainly dry period, but the upside to all of this is that at least it's going to be cooler and less humid, so it's going to be fairly comfortable to spend some time outside for the rest of the week and into the weekend. I guess today is still fairly hot. We could see some spots in the low 90s, but beginning tonight and tomorrow things look really, really nice temperature-wise. And the tropics are indeed very quiet, not much to talk about in the Gulf of Mexico or the Caribbean Sea, oftentimes early in the season. You see a lot of tropical development if there's a decaying frontal boundary somewhere down around the Gulf of Mexico or the Bahamas, but no sign of any of that occurring, at least right now, over the next 24 to 48 hours. So that is it for this edition of East Weather Video. Everyone have a great Tuesday. Enjoy the cooler, drier weather coming in, and everyone have a great day and week, and God bless.